Oh, I can't hex him. One of these two, I am to here, and I've been testing you. Only you and the Master will exist, everything else is doubtful.
Since only you and the Master's legacy exist for certain, everything else is doubtful. A malicious intruder could cloud your senses.
I am the Guardian. The Master prepared me for that.
He couldn't foresee everything, so he gave you a mind to compensate. You're much more conscious and intelligent than a Guardian needs to be. Your Master says, greet guests and stop intruders. That is certain, but everything else can be a lie. And you cannot allow yourself to attack guests. That would be against your Master's will.
Guests must be greeted, and intruders must be stopped. This is Dehenna's will. Are you a guest or an intruder?
Doesn't matter what I answer. Your senses deceive you. You can trust only your mind. You can't assume I'm a guest, because I may be an intruder. You can't assume I'm an intruder, because I may be a guest.
This is a contradiction. A paradox. The law of excluded middle.
Done!
We've done it. We've penetrated Dehenna's laboratory.
Let's have a look. This is better than I'd hoped.
A great success for Nilfgaard, this mission.
Maybe you'll get that promotion.
Oh shit.
Dehenna mentions some bacteria strains.
Can you feel that?
My medallion's vibrating.
Another masking illusion. I'll try to disperse it.
Rusty dagger. Rusty sword. God damn it. That. That. Really read his notes as well.
Lisa Elorn, later,
No,
dear.
what? Get everything in here. What the fuck are you?
The device. What is it?
You've done your job. You'll be paid and...
Paid like the scholars were? They died once they were no longer useful.
They were never useful, but Cynthia insisted. Fortunately, they were so kind as to remove themselves without my help.
I'm not about to be that kind.
Adelbert, you know what you're to look for.
Yes, Mom.
Can I punch him again?
It's a prototype megascope. I didn't know it had survived.
What's it do?
The artifact detects an emotional bond with a person. Its user need only focus on that person and the device will establish a connection.
Great tool for a spy.
Yes.
Time you fulfilled your end of the bargain. What do you know about my past?
You were a rider of the Wild Hunt. I read the reports.
Don't the Nilfgaardians have anything better to do than write reports about witchers?
Not about witches. About you. You are the sole person to have been a member of the host, and survived.
Anything else? Any detail you can give me would be useful.
Don't trust Letho.
You think I trust the people I hunt?
He's your foe today, but he wasn't always.
How do you know I knew Letho?
I've read...
The reports, I know. Why are you warning me about him?
because I like you.
Is there anything to prove I was part of the Wild Hunt?
Nothing. Apart from the fact that Nilfgaardian intelligence agents are drawn and quartered for lying in their reports.
An enlightened nation indeed.
You haven't the faintest notion how many people are interested in you. Very important people.
Just because I survived?
You're a former rider of the Hunt, and you live. You may be the key to solving the mystery of the retinue, and they all know that. You must watch out for yourself.
Let's say you've satisfied my curiosity.
Well then, consider me glad to have satisfied a Witcher, whatever the way.
Let you leave with that thing. I'd like to try. You mean I'd like to try the artifact? What does that mean? Alright, we're even. Oh.
I was sure you'd try to cheat me. Gotta admit I was wrong.
You were sure and you came with us anyway.
I was curious. I wanted to see what Nilfgaard was after.
Your payment. You were well worth the coin.
I wonder where we'll meet next. What it'll be like.
Who knows? Perhaps we'll be allies once more.
Describes document about the Vrans.
I hope I did the right thing here.
Derhen's notes from a trip he took to Zerrikania.
His journal is complete. That was a side quest. Oh, that one. It looks awesome. Extends the duration of blade walls plus 4. Ooh. Right.
You're no Prince Charles.
Renounce magic, I tell you!
I kind of want better armor. Let's trade. And just grab a decent body armor to end the game, I guess. I mean this. I literally just have enough as well. Let's see if there's anything I can sell.
Leave,
the bat, the owl, and the rat.
leave me alone.
Likewise,
I'll see what runes I've got.
the frog.
It's a brazen attack. King Radovid will learn of this.
Can't be sold. I'm not selling it, I'm trying to store it. Ten armor and 15 vitality, or 7 armor and 20 vitality. Hello, boss man.
Radovid sent them, you idiot!
Look.
The audacity!
Pull yourself.
Oh wait, what's this? Don't explain anything that's going on. How was your day off? My day off was awesome. I did nothing apart from tidy the house. I've literally done nothing the whole of my holidays. How's that a quest item? I can't ditch it. Oh, it weighs nothing anyway. Good. I've not done much during my holidays, I've just used it to spend. Yeah, I've just been doing nothing around the house, or just kind of getting the house more tidier. I've got a time to actually do stuff. That's all I've done.
Courts, pour venom into rulers' ears.
This would never happen if the Conclave still existed.
Don't put Fatterglyphs on in a silver sword. Also put mutagens in it. That's what I was thinking as well. What would be a good thing? Might be that. I think. We'll go for that. The speed of bigger regeneration during combat might be actually worth it. Mutate? I think I might do that. Last one. And that one. Put all that stuff away. Oh shit.
Where is Philip?
I should have really checked to see if I
She
could
should reason
outside.
with this brat.
What's that? Advancements. What would you recommend putting them on?
She should pull down his pants and give him a thrashing in front of all those knights.
I'm afraid she's lost that option.
Right. Sounds good. So, what have I got? Got 5 fire, moon. Hold on, so. I'm kinda quite glad we went back. Well, I went back and did a side quest and got a better armor and stuff. Right, so before we go any further, I'm going to go for a piss. I'll be back very shortly. Yeah, I'm back. Oh, I had to go and speak to girlfriend. She's off to her bed. Right. Let's go and save Brish. Don't care about anything else. I'm saving my woman.
How many more can there be?
Oh, all the way before it explodes. There we go. Armor of Y Ace. What was armor of Y Ace? I think I've got good armor as it is. I don't have troll skin because I never killed any trolls. What was that? What do you see her when you go to bed? Yeah, late at night when she'll be sleeping. Yes, I will wake her up that way. Right. What I'm kind of tempted to do here is do a hard save here. Go and save Trish. And then actually come back and see the different ending of saving Philippa.
Your Majesty.
I've waited long for this meeting. You left Redania so suddenly I had no chance to give you the send-off you so richly deserved.
Your Majesty, I fail to understand why I have been arrested. I've done nothing but serve Redania's interests, supporting the rebellion, undermining Henselt, risking my own reputation on your behalf.
I'm no longer the little boy who believed your every word.
Why do you do this, Radovid? I was there at your most trying hours. Without me, you would not be the man you are. I don't understand.
You understand very well. You conspired against my father Vizimir, and against me. The entire Redanian court once trembled in fear of Philippa Eilhart.
Untrue, sire. You must let me explain. What are your charges, your Majesty?
Ambassador.
Triss Merigold was kind enough to compile a list of persons making up the secret society known as the Lodge of Sorceresses. Some Nilfgaardian sorceresses were members as well, but you need not be bothered with them, my lady.
Triss, you're mad!
The Lodge ordered Demaven killed. It ordered Foltest killed. I suspect you played a part in my father's death. And if I released you from the Dimeritium, you'd kill me too. You're finished, Eilhart. There will be a trial, due process, everything as it should be. But know that you shall not wriggle out of this. You shall be convicted of conspiracy, treason, and regicide. They'll rip your flesh from you in bits before they burn you at the stake. Throughout my childhood, I felt your cold stare on the back of my neck. When I issued orders, my subjects would search with their eyes for Philippa Eilhart's gesture of consent. The entire court at Tretogor looked on as you humiliated me. All Redania laughed behind my back. You taught me to look everyone in the eye. Forced them to lower their gaze, do you remember? A king must never show weakness, uncertainty, you said. I've mastered that skill. Yet there is one I could never force to submit. You. You've one chance to shorten your suffering. Admit to everything, here and now in the Ambassador's presence. Look me in the eye and repent. Submit. As you wish. Torturer, put out those vile eyes.
You're making a grave error, sire.
We will talk again, witch.
The Philippa Eilhart problem has been resolved. Best return.
I believe we are close to the end. He did take her eyes yesterday, so what was it? You said put fire on fire.